I miss my mom when she was alone and depressed. My dad left when I was 8 and my brother Eli was barely 6 weeks. But he didn't just leave. He waited until mom was in the hospital, visited once, then emptied their savings and drove to Colorado with her sister Jean. Mom came home to an empty house and a note that said, "I deserve to be happy." The worst part was how everyone blamed her. Grandma said men don't leave for no reason. Aunts whispered at dinners, and friends disappeared overnight. Kids at school called her the leftover sister. I was the only one who defended her. I got suspended for shoving a kid who called her ugly. I told Grandma to leave our house when she said mom should try harder to be lovable. I was 8 years old and I was the only person on her side. For 5 years, it was just us three. She worked double shifts and came home exhausted, but every Friday we had movie night under one blanket. She read to us every night and showed up to every soccer game, front row every time. She'd hold my face and say, "You and Eli are the best thing that ever happened to me." I believed her, because she showed me every single day. By 13, I could see the loneliness eating her alive. She hadn't been on a date in 5 years, and I wanted to fix that. My friend Derek's dad was single, so I told mom I wanted dinner Saturday, just us two, and Derek told his dad the same thing. We walked into the restaurant and acted surprised when we saw each other. Our parents talked for 3 hours. Mom came home glowing. His name was Richard. I helped her get ready for dates and took care of Eli so she'd have time. By month 3, she was singing in the kitchen again. By month 6, he proposed. That's when everything changed. The wedding planning consumed her. She stopped asking about my day and started talking about centerpieces. Movie night disappeared because she had cake tastings and venue tours. Eli asked why mommy didn't read to us anymore and I told him she was busy. She sat me down and promised it was only temporary because of wedding stress. I believed her, but then the wedding passed, and it only got worse. Richard moved in immediately, and suddenly we were in the way. Mom would pour wine and sit with him on the couch while Eli waited for dinner, and when I'd ask if she was going to feed him, she'd wave her hand and say there's stuff in the fridge. So I started cooking and cleaning and getting Eli ready for school and helping with his homework and putting him to bed. I was 14 years old, running the house while my mom laughed at Richard's jokes in the living room. One night I left a dish in the sink and she screamed at me like I'd burned the house down. She said she did everything around here, and I stared at her because I did everything and she did nothing. Then she said something I'll never forget. She walked into my room while I was doing homework and unpromptedly screamed that she was 23 when she had me. She could have traveled, could have been free, but instead she missed out on everything because of us. All while Eli was standing in the hallway and he heard all of it. After that, she stopped pretending entirely. She forgot Eli's 7th birthday and went to brunch with Richard while he waited by the window for 3 hours. I bought a cake with money from my job at the diner and sang to him alone. He looked at me and said, "Mommy forgot me." I couldn't lie to him anymore. That's when I found the letter while cleaning out a closet. Mom's handwriting, dated the year Dad left. "To my babies, I promise, no matter what happens, you will always come first. You will never feel like a burden. Everyone else might leave, but I never will. Love, Mommy." That night, she came home late, laughing on the phone with Richard. I was sitting at the kitchen table with a letter in front of me. She saw it and stopped. "You wrote this the year Dad left. You said we'd always come first." She picked it up, read it, and put it down. "That was a long time ago. You forgot Eli's birthday. I defended you when no one else would. I was 8 years old and I got suspended and I screamed at Grandma because I thought you were worth fighting for." She just looked at me. The mom who wrote this letter would never forget her son's birthday. She was quiet for a long time. Then she said, "Maybe I finally became who I was supposed to be before you two ruined everything." I folded the letter and put it in my pocket. I used to hate Dad for leaving, but at least he never pretended to love us first. I packed bags for me and Eli. She watched from the hallway and didn't try to stop us. We've been at Grandma's for 3 months. I miss my mom when she was alone.